ओके, हेलो एवरीवन, हाय गाइस, हाउ आर यू ऑल? हेलो एवरीवन। क्या कैसे हो आप सब? क्या हाल चाल आप सबके? एग्जाम हो गया आप सबका? देखिए, जैसा कि मुझे पता चला है लास्ट मिनट लास्ट साइकिल से इस साइकिल का एग्जाम काफी ज्यादा इजी रहा है और काफी ज्यादा स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड एग्जामिनेशन रहा है, काफी इजी था। जो एक्सपेक्टेड था, जो मैंने लास्ट मिनट में आप लोगों को बताया था कैप्सूल बैच में कि ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, अप्रोक्सीमेटली वैसा ही कुछ हुआ है एग्जाम में। कमिटीज एंड एवरीथिंग, बहुत ही ज्यादा कुछ अच्छी अच्छी चीजें हमें देखने को मिली कि इजी एग्जामिनेशन था। और ये काफी स्टूडेंट्स का मेरे पास मैसेज आया कि काफी ज्यादा इजी एग्जामिनेशन था, काफी अच्छा एग्जामिनेशन था। अच्छा, आप में से जितने स्टूडेंट एग्जाम दे के आए हैं और करेंटली ये सेशन वॉच कर रहे हैं, एक बार प्लीज कमेंट करिए कि क्या रहा आपका एग्जाम का एक्सपीरियंस। अगर मैं आप सबसे पूछूं, कैसा रहा आप सबका एग्जाम का एक्सपीरियंस? बढ़िया रहा? ओके। सबसे पहले तो मैं आपको ये बता दूं, कमिटीज कमिटीज से रिलेटेड काफी सारे क्वेश्चंस पूछे गए हैं। अगर मैं कमिटीज की बात करती हूँ, दो इम्पोर्टेंट, बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट कमिटीज के बारे में डिस्कशन किया गया है। एक तो पूछा गया नारासिम्हा कमिटी। नारासिम्हा कमिटी फेज 1 और फेज 2, दोनों ही फेज से क्वेश्चन आए हैं। फेज 1 का भी आया है क्वेश्चन और फेज 2 का भी क्वेश्चन आया था। ठीक है। नारासिम्हा कमिटी की अगर मैं बात करूं, आप सबको बताऊं, नारासिम्हा कमिटी बैंकिंग सेक्टर रिफॉर्म से रिलेटेड है। फेज 1 1991 में पास हुआ, राइट, एंड फेज 2 1998 में। ओके। एंड ये किससे संबंधित था, ये किससे रिलेटेड था? तो ये रिलेटेड था बैंकिंग सेक्टर रिफॉर्म से रिलेटेड था, राइट। यहाँ पर कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट रिकमेंडेशंस थी, फेज 1 की भी और फेज 2 की भी, राइट। जैसे लिक्विडिटी एडजस्टमेंट फैसिलिटी, वो आपका इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था बैंकिंग सेक्टर रिफॉर्म नरसिम्हा कमिटी सेकेंड फेज पे। ओके, LAF लिक्विडिटी एडजस्टमेंट फैसिलिटी इंट्रोड्यूस हुई। एसएलआर और सीआरआर के रेशियो में कुछ चेंजेस करने को कहा था। ये कमिटी बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है, नरसिम्हा कमिटी फेज 1 एंड 2। काइंडली इस कमिटी को जरूर से याद करिएगा। इसके अलावा अगर हम बात करते हैं, भट्ट कमिटी की रिकमेंडेशन पूछी गई थी। भट्ट कमिटी काफी अच्छा रहा। ओके। भट्ट कमिटी, आप सब जानते हो, अगर रिकमेंडेशन ऑफ भट्ट कमिटी की बात करो, आप में से कोई स्टूडेंट मुझे बता सकता है भट्ट कमिटी किस चीज से रिलेटेड थी? अगर हम भट्ट कमिटी की बात करते हैं, भट्ट कमिटी MSME से रिलेटेड है, माइक्रो स्मॉल एंड मीडियम इंटरप्राइजेस। एंड भट्ट कमिटी ने वेंचर कैपिटल का इंट्रोडक्शन किया इंडिया में, राइट। ओके। नाउ अगर हम बात करते हैं इन कमिटीज के अलावा, माइक्रो स्मॉल और मीडियम इंटरप्राइजेस से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था। इनकी न्यू क्लासिफिकेशन, जो रीसेंट क्लासिफिकेशन हुई है ना, माइक्रो स्मॉल एंड मीडियम इंटरप्राइजेस की इन्वेस्टमेंट और टर्नओवर कितना था, ओके, कितना इन्वेस्टमेंट्स होगा, कितना टर्नओवर था, उससे रिलेटेड यहाँ पर क्वेश्चन पूछा गया था। माइक्रो में आपका कितना एडजस्टेड नेट प्रॉफिट था, या फिर आपको बोला जाए माइक्रो स्मॉल एंड मीडियम एंटरप्राइजेस पे द टोटल इन्वेस्टमेंट्स इन द प्लांट एंड मशीनरी कितनी थी, और द एनुअल टर्नओवर कितने से एक्सीड नहीं करना चाहिए। लास्ट मिनट में जब मैंने फाइनल मैराथन कराई थी, MSME से रिलेटेड मैंने एक बहुत ही बढ़िया क्वेश्चन आप सबको करवाया था, सिचुएशन बेस्ड, जिसमें एक ही सिचुएशन में मैंने तीनों कंप्लीट माइक्रो स्मॉल एंड मीडियम इंटरप्राइजेस की फिगर आपको बताई थी। और मैंने ये भी बताया था कि अगर कोई भी एक इंडस्ट्री अपग्रेड करना है, ओके, अगर कोई माइक्रो है, उससे मीडियम या स्मॉल की कैटेगरी में जाना है, अगर दोनों में से, मींस एनुअल टर्नओवर, आइदर इन एनुअल टर्नओवर और इन द प्लांट एंड मशीनरी, इन दोनों में से अगर कोई एक भी क्राइटेरिया पास ऑन कर दिया, कोई एक भी क्राइटेरिया पास ऑन कर दिया, वो सेकंड में शिफ्ट हो जाती है। ओके। बट अगर उसे डिग्रेड करना है, फॉर एग्जाम्पल देयर इज एनी इंडस्ट्री हु इज मीडियम इंडस्ट्री, तो उसे आना है किसमें, उसे आना है स्मॉल में। उससे दोनों क्राइटेरिया अगर उसने मीट नहीं किया है, तभी वो नीचे शिफ्ट होगी। ये आपको जरूर से याद रखना है। ओके। फॉर अपग्रेडिंग यू हैव टू सरपास ओनली वन of the important thing, and for downgrading you have to surpass both of the thing, right? Micro, small and medium enterprises से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन आया था, भट्ट कमिटी, नरसिम्हा कमिटी से रिलेटेड क्वेश्चन आया था। फिर मैं बात करती हूँ, क्वेश्चन एक और बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट आया था, यस, स्टैट्यूटरी लिक्विडिटी रेशियो एंड कैश रिजर्व रेशियो। ओके, सो ये क्वेश्चन भी एग्जाम में पूछा गया था, स्टैट्यूटरी लिक्विडिटी रेशियो एंड कैश रिजर्व रेशियो। फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल, व्हाट इज द स्टैट्यूटरी लिक्विडिटी रेशियो? Statutory liquidity ratio means every bank has to require that they have to maintain a fixed percentage of its total deposit with themselves, and this can be in any form, either in cash or in non-cash form. That is known as statutory liquidity ratio. And cash reserve ratio means every bank has to give a fixed percentage of its total deposit to RBI, and that in the form of cash only, and that is known as cash reserve ratio. And if we talk about the if we talk about SLR and CRR, so if we talk about cash reserve ratio, so cash reserve ratio is, it is according to section 42, section 42 of Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. सेक्शन पूछे गए थे यहाँ पर, so it is according to Reserve Bank of India Act section 42, and SLR, it is according to section 24 of Banking Regulation Act 1949. Okay, so these sections were very important, as I have told you in the last final marathons and capsule batches, that sections are very important. Kindly have just please learn the important sections related to banking regulations and CRR. So these were the questions. So section 24 of the Banking Regulation Act 1949 and section 42 of Reserve Bank of India Act 1934. Okay. Next important thing, priority sector. Yes, the priority sectors, okay, priority sector lending से related जो है काफी questions आए थे. So you know all that, first of all, priority sectors, Dr. Krishna Swamy Committee and MV Nair Committee, these two committees are related with what? These two committees are related for the priority sector lending, right? So priority sector lending, there are 9 identified sectors of the priority sector, as you all know, 9 identified sectors. First is agriculture, second is micro, small and medium enterprises, third is export credit, fourth is education, fifth is housing, social infrastructure, renewable energy, others, and weaker sections. See, so these are the 9 priority sectors. Okay, so priority sectors has 2 to 4 questions, okay, related to the priority sector. So just learn and just go through the priority sectors very completely. The priority sectors, the sectors which are related to priority sector, the the bank target given to the priority sector, the committees related to priority sector like Krishna Swamy Committee and MV Nair Committee. These are those committees which are related to what? Which are related to the priority sectors, right? Hi, okay. Hi, Drishti. Hello. So everyone, just comment once that what are the questions you have received in this exam. Okay, if you have gone through the examination, just please uh, tell me what are the questions related to that exam. Okay, so second, if we talk about the Narsimha Committee, if we talk about the LPG, yes, 1991 reforms से भी questions काफी आए थे. Okay, so 1991 reforms, two important things. First of all, liberalization, you got the question related to liberalization. You got the question related to LPG reforms. Okay, liberalization, privatization, and globalization reforms. Okay, so liberalization is what? Removal of the restriction from the private industries. Then privatization is entering of the private sector in the government dominated area, and globalization means what? Integration of various economies of the world. Okay, yes, so these were the question: liberalization, privatization and globalization, LPG and 1991 reform. Next, the question was related with, yes, The question was related with Hina. Yes, the question was related with RBI's paid up capital. So RBI, now see, RBI is asked. So RBI's paid up capital is what? So RBI has been set up on 1st April with a paid up capital of rupees 5 crore. Okay, so Reserve Bank of India has been established on 1st of April 1935 with a paid up capital of rupees 5 crore. Okay, done. So this was the question, paid up capital. Okay, as Hina is thinking. Okay. Okay, yes. So this was the question regarding RBI's Reserve Bank of India 1935 establishment. Just see 1934 Act. Okay, 5 crore is the paid up capital for Reserve Bank of India. It has been set up with a paid up capital of rupees 5 crore. Second, Reserve Bank of India was set up by the committee's recommendation, which was Hilton Young Commission 1926, right? Second, objectives of the monetary policy. Objective of the monetary policies. Yes, the question is regarding the objectives of monetary policies. Okay, so objective of monetary policies, you, as you all know, what is monetary policy? Monetary policy is to maintain liquidity of the economy, right? Those policies which are made by Reserve Bank of India in order to maintain liquidity of the economy, that is known as the monetary policies. Okay, so objectives of the monetary policies is to maintain liquidity of the economy, is to maintain inflation of the economy. That is monetary policy, right? And monetary policy committee has 3 members from RBI and 3 members from Reserve Bank of India. Second important thing, telecommunication. Second important thing is telecommunication, very important. Okay, so what are the initiatives taken by the government to boost telecommunication? So this was the question. Exactly, this was the question. What were the initiatives that has been taken by the government for boosting the telecommunication? There was options that has been taken. Okay, so first of all, the FDIs, the telecommunication FDIs has been increased from 74 to 100%. Okay, so currently there is a FDI limit which is 100%. Okay, in telecommunication. This was the first step which is taken by the government to boost the telecommunication. Second, there was a you can say there was a special apartment or app which was known as a web portal which was known as Tarang Sanchar. Okay, so Tarang Sanchar, the question has been asked that Tarang Sanchar is in with which sector? So it is telecommunication sector. Okay, currently FDI limit is 100% and a web portal has been launched by the government of India which is known as the Tarang Sanchar. Okay, in this. Okay. Hina is saying foreign institutional investor. Yes, FIIs were also asked what are the features of FSIs. Okay, so a question related to the features of foreign institutional investment. Okay, there was sunrise sector also which has been asked. Okay, there was sunrise sector also which has been asked. Sunrise sector, the question related with the sunrise sector. Okay, and anyone, you can all just please comment. Okay, just please comment once, or what are the questions that you get in the examination. Okay, so there was a question regarding to telecom, there was a question regarding the Tarang Sanchar which is a web portal of the telecom. There is a question regarding the production incentive link scheme. Okay, so PLI is also introduced in the telecommunication sector for the boosting of telecommunication. Fourth, RBI. Okay, yes, RBI's questions was there. Paid up capital of rupees 5 crore. RBI was set up with a paid up capital of rupees 5 crore. Okay, Bhatt committee's question was there. Okay, so Bhatt committee, the committee which is related to MSME, and the Bhatt committee introduced the venture capital in India, right? Okay, there was a question regarding the velocity of money. Velocity of money. The question is the velocity of the money. Okay, so there was a question related to the velocity of money. Now, what is velocity of money? The ratio between the nominal GDP and money supply. So, nominal GDP upon money supply, that is known as velocity of money. This was the question, right? Okay. Liquidity adjustment facility, the question was there, Narsimha committee, phase 1 and phase 2nd. Okay. Now, Keynes theory question was asked regarding the Keynes theory also. Okay, so Keynes theory question was there. Classical theory of rate of interest. This was also the question. Classical rate of interest. The classical theory of the rate of interest. This was the question. Okay, in the examination. Okay. Okay, a person joined in NBI. Okay, resigned and joined. Okay, right. Yes, SLR and CRR matching. Yes, the question regarding the SLR and CRR, I have written this. The question was the sections related with SLR and CRR. Statutory liquidity ratio, it is section 24 of the Banking Regulation Act, and the statutory cash reserve ratio, it is section 42 of Reserve Bank of India Act. Okay, there was a question regarding the sustainable development goals also. Okay, so SDG, you have to remember the complete SDG, sustainable development goals. Okay, forex retail platform. Okay, forex retail platform, question was also there regarding the forex retail platform. Okay, derivatives questions were there. Derivatives, one question. Okay, and there was a question regarding the microfinance also. What is microfinance? You all know. Okay, so microfinance means providing loan to the people who have an annual income of rupees 3 lakh or less. So if the bank and financial institutions are providing loan to these sector, then it is known as the microfinance loan. Okay, nationalized to private. Okay, so there was some question regarding the nationalization also and privatization also. So this was also the question in the examination. Narsimha committee, very important. Acha, Niti Aayog, the question related to Niti Aayog was also asked. You have to learn Niti Aayog also. National Institution for Transforming India. Okay, Niti Aayog. So two questions were related to Niti Aayog. Chit fund regulator, who regulates the chit fund? Okay, there was sources of deficit financing. The question related to sources of what deficit financing, sources of deficit financing were also there. Deficit financing means when the expenditure exceeds income. Okay, so government has to bridge that gap. Government has to finance their deficit, which is known as deficit financing. And sources of deficit finance, like the commercial borrowings, like they are borrowing from abroad, they are imposing some indirect taxes. Okay, and they have to what, they have to receive some printing of new currency, was the last option of deficit financing and a very harmful option of deficit financing. So these questions were there. Okay, yeah, TechFin, digital banks would also ask. Universal private bank. So universal private bank, you all know what is universal bank. Universal banks are those banks which are imposed on each and, sorry, which provides the uh, every possible financial services to bank. So universal banking was there. Okay, numericals nahi aaye hain, there was no numericals which was asked in this examination. So this is good thing, there is nothing tough, no numericals. Okay, yes, no numericals has been asked. Okay, factors leading to 1991 reforms. Okay, factors leading to 1991 reforms, this was also the question. Okay, so 1991 reforms means LPG policy. Factors factors which actually led to 1991 policy? What were the factors? For example, first was there was nil foreign exchange reserve. Okay. Second, we have no foreign exchange reserve, especially this is one of the main factor which will lead to the introduction of LPG reform. There was lot of restrictions. Okay. There was a lot of monopoly of the government in different resources. We have approximately zero foreign exchange reserves left at that time. Okay. So these were some of the important reason which leads to the introduction of 1991 LPG policies, right? Yes, the question related to demand and the supply curve. Okay. Again, this was, I have told you that this is very important for all of you. Liberalization, sorry, demand and supply. So if we talk about the curve, demand curve is actually downward moving from left to right. Supply curve, it is actually moving from left to right. Demand curve, it shows the inverse relationship between price and demand. Okay. Supply curve, it shows the positive relationship between the price and the supply of the supply of the commodity. Supply curve, it is from the supplier's perspective. Demand curve, it is from the buyer's perspective, right? So these were the questions related to demand and supply. Velocity of money, I have told you. Characteristics of boom economy, right? So this I have told you in detail in the class itself. What are the characteristics of boom economy? Boom means full utilization of resources, full utilization of people. There was high demand at this time. Okay. The employment is at top level, right? Production is high at this time. So these were the boom features phase, right? Okay, factoring, the question related to factoring and factoring, I have already told you what is factoring. Receiving of financing, okay, from an institution known as factor in favor of the invoices, then it is known as factoring. So there is a buyer, there is a seller, there is a factor. The thing is, buyer, okay, the seller sold the goods to the buyer and buyer promises to pay. In this, the seller actually draws a invoice. Now, this invoice is taken by the factor and given some 70 to 80% money to the supplier, right? Later, when the times come, the factor goes to the buyer and demand for the payment, and buyer pays full payment to the factor. Then last, the factor settles the money with the seller. So this is known as the factoring, right? I have told you about the factoring. Done. So these were some of the questions. Okay. These were some of the questions regarding that. Okay. Done. So I have told you what are the most important thing that you have to study for this examination. Okay. So just revise the last minute. Okay. Ravi, arey, very congratulations, Ravi. I'm very happy for you. Very happy for you, Ravi. Okay, Ravi is a student, right? Very happy, Ravi. Oh, very congratulations, right? So just please, who is going to have an examination from 2, okay? So just please revise the committees. I have told you committees are very important. Okay, so I'm just summing up the session. There was priority sector, 9 priority sector. I have told you there was CRR and SLR question. Okay, section 42 and 24, right? There is interest rate theory, there is Green's theory, classical theory, sustainable development goal, priority sector lending, committees, Narsimha committee, very important, phase 1 and phase 2 both. Okay, FDI, foreign direct investment in telecommunication, right? Very important. Forex retail platform or forex retail platform is given. Question related to derivative was there, microfinance was there, right? There was 5 to 6 question on the demand and supply curve. Okay, so just study that demand and supply curve, very important. Okay, ESG, yes, the question related to ESG was there. Sunrise sector, factors leading to the economic reforms. Okay, LPG policy, liberalization, privatization, globalization. Chit fund question was there. Niti Aayog 2 questions was there. Okay, Bhatt committee was asked. So this was the paper. Now I'm just summing up for all of you. Just please listen. Paper is very easy to just please be relaxed and be calm for your examination. Okay, there is nothing to worry. No numericals asked. Straight away questions has been asked for your examination. From the last cycle, this cycle, IEIFS was very easy. Okay, just read out these something in the last moment. Okay, and just please very chill and relax. Everything is very easy for your exam point of view, right? Okay, good. Okay, done. Thank you so much. Thank you, Ravi. Thank you so much for everyone. Okay. Just please like and share the video, guys. Just please like and share the video. Okay. And thank you so much for watching the session. Okay. So this is it. And I hope that you will get benefit from this session. Okay, yes, theories, rate of interest, I have already told you that rate of interest theories was our theorem questions were also there. Bond theorem 1, theorem 2. So theorems were very important. Okay, Keynes approach was important. Classical rate of theory interest, rate of interest, I have told you module B is the most conceptual module of the all IEIFS subject, right? So we have to focus on the module B, and I have given various questions regarding to module B also for you for your practice, right? Okay. So और कोई अगर किसी ने और ने एग्जाम दिया है, so just please tell. किसी और ने भी एग्जाम दिया है, so क्या क्वेश्चन रहे हैं? If you all want to tell कि और क्या एग्जामिनेशंस आए हैं या और क्या एग्जाम्स का आया है. Yes, right. Okay, so there are various students who have cleared this examination. Okay, Ilango has cleared the examination, right? Very congratulations. Yes, bond theorem, first question, bond theorem. Yeah, theorem 1 means the market interest rate increases, the bond price will decrease and vice versa. Okay, so this was the bond theorem from where the question has been asked, from the bond theorem as well. Okay, good. Okay, so just be relaxed. Everything was good, everything was chill. Okay, and I'm very happy that whatever I have told you that committees, मैंने last minute तक हर एक बैंकर को मैसेज करके ये कहा था committees are very important. नरसिम्हा committee तो छोड़ना ही नहीं, phase 1 phase 2 very important. I have told you, I have marked everything in that PDF. Committees are too important. Sections of RBI and Banking Regulation Act very important. I have marked especially the cash reserve ratio, that this is very important, that bank has to keep cash reserve ratio with RBI. Okay, very important, I have told you. Okay, so these are things which are asked in the examination and which is very good for all of you, right? So thank you so much, guys. I hope that you all जो इसका भी upcoming examination है in the next few hours, just be relaxed and I know you will rock it. आप सबका examination जरूर से clear होगा. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Take care everyone. Bye bye. Bye guys. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye.